Hey, y'all, hey, welcome back to our page, y'all. Guess what I got a couple days ago? We're going to open it up and see what's inside, but as you can see, I think we have a little bit of maybe some ribbon going on. So when you hop on, say hey. Welcome to the replay. If you are catching the replay, you will not see a red box right there in the corner. So I am going to have Zach lower this down, and we're going to open this up, unless he takes me out with it, because, you know, there's always a possibility of that. And we're going to do a project. So, my friends, I hope you're well. Okay, so let's get box number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are they all different?
5. They are all different.
Jeez, this is old ribbon.
All right, let's check it out and see what we got. Who's ready for some fun? So the keyword tonight is going to be frame, F-R-A-M-E, because we are going to do a project after I see what I got, because honestly, I don't remember. But we will have... You gonna put these down for me? Okay. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, so check it out. Here's bundle number 1. So we've got, let me do it this way. I think it'll be easier. Christmas trees and some plaid and some plain Jane red wreaths. What does it say at the bottom? Merry Christmas.
Oh, that's a cute one.
That's very cute. Let's see what else we've got. Hi, everyone. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that you can claim these ribbon bundles in the VIP group. You took my scissors, so now I can't even open these.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks, babe.
And not drop them. I mean, it won't break, right?
Are you okay? Ooh, look at this one. So check this one out. Love the snowflake. Love the Christmas trees. Buffalo plaid up there. 2 different types of red ribbon. Fun. So somebody go over there in the VIP group and tell me if you see the post. Now. Ooh, Zach's favorite color. Blue. So this is like a blue themed, y'all. Sparkles. I see ornaments. I see navy color. So that is 1. Zach's still opening.
This is so much better. Oh, I like this one.
Okay, let's see what this one is. Thanks, Rach. Hi, Kelly. Okay, this is Zach's kind of ribbon right here. Cute. Look at the spider web. I love, Zach, point to the green, orange, and black one. Love that one so much. And the polka dot orange. And last but not least, this is a cute one. Boom. Candy canes. Ho, ho, ho.
Look at the horns, too. There's a
Houndstooth.
Houndstooth.
Yep. Super cute. So y'all go check out the VIP group. We have ribbon bundles for days in there. Y'all can participate if you're in the VIP group. I like to buy those for y'all so that you don't have to order 50 yards of ribbon. All right, so here's what we're doing tonight. I've got a 9x9 box frame, and I'm going to finish putting the tape on it. And we're going to create like a farmhouse, I don't know, rustic fall piece because, y'all, I have hopefully committed myself to decorating the mantle for fall and other holidays in my future. So why not start now? right? Okay, so I'm just cutting the edges of this, or not the edges, the corners, so that I can lay this tape down just like so. See? All right. So these frames come double-sided. They're 9 by 9. We have all sorts of sizes of the box frames. They do stand on their own. This one looks crooked because of the tape right here, but they do stand on their own. And they have 2 different finishes. All right. Hi, friends. Let me see here. Okay, we've got that. Okay, keyword frame. All right, so we're going to go in and we're going to paint papaya. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, they do, Sue. It's fine. We don't care. It's part of it, right? We are not professionals around here. We try to be, but we're not. Okay, so I'm going to go in and put some paste down, and we are going to spray it with a little bit of water. So this is papaya that we're using, and I'm just going to take this and paint the entire thing. Okay. And we're going to, I don't know, we're just going to create a fall piece for the mantle. I thought I would give y'all a different idea, right? My goal here is to inspire everyone with different types of DIY decor. Okay, so see, we're just painting the entire thing papaya. Now, I think I'm going to need some more paste. So I'm going to go into my jar and we're going to grab some, okay? Bev, the VIP group says A to Z Designs VIP. That is the name of the group. It is a free group, y'all. There's no fee attached or anything. You can comment the word, actually, you can comment the letters VIP. And you should be able to get in there. You'll have to answer a series of questions, and then we will let you in if you've answered the questions, all of them, okay? But it is free, and the post is there. And we did the ribbon bundles a couple months back, and y'all loved them. So I thought, you know what? Let's just keep going with those. Because I can take a 50-yard roll and charge y'all like nothing for it. Versus y'all buying an entire box of ribbon and then having 50 yards pretty much for the rest of your life of the same ribbon. Same design, same pattern. All right, so I think we're good here. Let me just make sure that this is even Steven over here. Okay, we're going to dry this and see how this comes out. I may have to do another coat right over here, but we're going to see, okay? Hi, Michelle Pryor. Holy smokes. My sign is not in front of me. Thanks, girlfriend. I see it now. Oh, good, Bambi. I'm glad. All right, so I'm just going to dry this. May take a little bit, but hear me out on this. So see this pumpkin at the bottom? We're going to use this transfer right here, and we're going to use this pumpkin where my pointer finger is. And we're going to kind of decorate our board with the pumpkin. Then, so that one is called Autumn Gourds Thankful Life. So we're just going to use one piece of this. And then we're going to use this one. And we're just going to use the Hello Fall. And that one is called Framed Autumn Vibes. Okay? So we're just going to use pieces of the transfer. But in order to do that, we have to let this dry because We need to put some wax on this. Hi! Yay! Patty, in my VIP group, there's a post, but you have to be in the VIP group. It's free. You can comment VIP in the comments. Go check your messenger, and there will be a link to join. In that group, after you join, or after you fill out the questions and we accept you, there will be a post of the 5 different ribbon bundles we have, A, B, C, D, and E. And then we just invoice you, and we send you 1 yard of each of them. So there's 6 ribbons, rolls of ribbon in each bundle, and so you'll get 6 total yards. Hopefully that makes sense. Whee! Hi, Marilee. Did you make it home? That's right. Thanks, Deb. All right, so let me see here. This takes a little bit to dry. Just saying. But I don't want to rush it, because then I'm going to run up against the chance that when I go to wax this, it's going to smear all across my frame. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I'm standing at an angle because I can see where there's shiny parts to this frame still. And that just means that the paste is still on the wet side. Like right here. And if it's a little thick, same thing applies. Okay? So let me rotate it. Rotate it again. I think we might be good, y'all. Let's see. All right, I think we're okay. Although there is a tiny piece right there that looks a little shallow. Right there. So yes, we're gonna have to dry it again, but just this section right here. It's almost as if I could still see the wood coming through, but that's much better. All right. Hi, Donna. Oh, good. Y'all are getting your transfers. Excellent. Yes, Bambi, if you don't have your club transfer by the 20th of every single month, there is a form in the VIP group that you can fill out to have it replaced. Okay? All right, y'all. Here we go. Nothing like watching paste dry. Just saying. So Zach showed y'all earlier, he got some white acrylic and cut out the little cowboy ghosts, and he was testing it, with the rub and buff. Have y'all ever heard of that? Sorry, that's blurry. Have y'all ever heard of that? That looks kind of cool to me. He made a big old mess, but he cleaned it up before I took over the desk. Thank you, Zach. Hi, Tammy Brown. How are you? Awesome, Cynthia. Woo-woo. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's take our tape off. Remove the tape. It just helps not get the paste all over the edges. Now, I will tell you right now, I did not check the corners to make sure, and there's a tiny, 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 tiny little piece that, I mean, you can't see it, that is missing papaya. But like I said, you know, I mean, we're not perfect. All right, so I'm going to take surface wax, and we're going to apply surface wax all over this because we're going to be using a silk screen adhesive transfer. It's called a transfer. And anytime that you paint a surface, a wood surface, or really any type of Well, anytime I paint something and I'm going to put one of our transfers down, I always wax, regardless of whatever I'm putting it on. Okay? So, wax it, and then what you're going to do, because you don't want too much wax, is you're going to kind of buff it out to make sure that it is nice and smooth all over your frame. Okay, so then we're going to just close this up, and I am going to grab our transfer, and we're going to cut. There is a cut line on this, okay? Hi, Sharon, you made it! Right here. I am not going to cut it like this, where then I have two different pieces, okay? I'm actually going to roll my thumb in between the transfer itself and the backer sheet. And I do this every time. I'm going to write back on this so I know which side to put it on. And then I'm just going to dry it so that it doesn't smear. Aren't they cute? Hi, Barbara Ross. What's up, girl? I have used etching cream. I have not mixed it with the paste. I have not done that. All right, so what we're going to do is cut the transfer right down the middle, okay? Jackson just came in, and he's like, shh, Mom. He was taking a picture of Kira. The dog's in here crafting, y'all. Okay, so we're going to just use this little pumpkin right down here. Okay? And I'm going to fuzz this, all right? This is applying lint to the back. Okay, so that it is not as sticky. Now, this is going to be a big challenge for me, y'all, because we're basically just going to eyeball this. And we're going to just hope and pray that this works. Okay, so my thought is that we put, let me see, how am I going to do this? We're just going to put, I think, 3 pumpkins across the top, I think. Let me see. Let me see, let me see. I think 3 is going to fit, I think. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is use Hey Pumpkin, which is a lighter orangey yellow color. And that is what we're going to use on this to have that contrast. Okay, so I'm going to grab my squeegee, and I'm going to just drag this over the silk screen. I got way too much, and pick up all of the excess and put it back into my jar, okay? Then I'm going to lift this up, and this is what we have, okay? Now, here's the deal, y'all. We're going to be doing a lot of cleaning because I'm going to be reusing this same itty bitty pumpkin over and over tonight on this surface. And I do like to clean before I lay it down for the most part. I mean, I have put the transfer on the next section of my surface before without cleaning. I don't want to run the risk tonight. I'm not feeling like a risk taker. Okay. All right. So because we cleaned this, right? Well, we cleaned off the lint that we put on the back. Now, the more you use this, the less sticky it's going to be. But what we're going to have to do is clean in between. Clean in between. We're going to fuzz in between, and we're going to make sure that this is dry. Make sure I get my words right. I do, Corinne. I do wash my mat. Thank you so much, Dana. I appreciate that. Dylan's fine, y'all. He has some viral infection, but he's much better. I'm like 2 days into school, and the kid's already out. Like, seriously? All right, so let's see those of you that like to do the whole, you know, maybe we should measure. That might be me tonight. Instead of winging it. Let's see. Actually, you know what? It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. Right, Zach?
Sure.
We're just going to wing it. But first, before we wing it, I'm going to take this transfer and cut it along the lines. What are you doing? Are you going to clean my transfer?
No.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, here's what we're going to do.
I'm back.
He's running away. I caught on to what he was doing. Okay, so I'm going to put Hello Fall at the bottom of this first. Just hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Just the words, not all of this fancy decor that's around the transfer. I'm going to move it down just a tad. Okay, let me see. All right, there we go. Okay, so these transfers, notice how they're like, I bent them, I guess, folded them over. That is fine. Don't worry about that. This is going to be done in bright white. Okay, so I'm going to take bright white, and I am just going to do Hello Fall. Just like that. Okay, so you want to be careful that you don't get anything around the section that you just wanted to paste. Okay. We're going to lift this up slowly, and before we completely remove it, everything looks good. We're going to take this, and this is what we have. Okay, so we have one pumpkin and Hello Fall. Okay, so let's clean this transfer. Let's dry the Hello Fall. And then we're just going to put pumpkins all over this. How does that sound? Flexible, thanks, Tammy. He came back. So, y'all do me a favor. Put your thumb on the heart and hit the heart button for me. Sprinkle out the video. And then comment the keyword frame. All right, so our transfer is ready. So what we're going to do is grab it. And I'm just going to put pumpkins kind of all over the place on this. So this one's going to be kind of hanging off the edge right here. You could, if you wanted to, line these up with some placement tape. Just gonna do it. Whatever. All right. Now, dry this. We're gonna do it again. He is. He's a good sport. So I want to dry this in between using the transfer, because in case the transfer hits a spot that is still wet, I don't want it to lift it up. Okay. All right, so we're going to fuzz it again. All right, fuzz it. And then we're going to put, let's see. Let's do, I don't know, let's just do one up here. And like I said, you can measure them. You can put them all in a straight row. We're We're just doing whatever tonight, y'all. We're doing it my way. Okay. I like it so far. Check it out. Cute, cute, cute. And then I have I had my, oh here it is. I got a dowel rod because we're going to add a few things at the very end as a finishing touch. So this is dry. Thank you, sir. Fuzz. Okay. And now we're going to put one like in the center. Just like so. Get straight enough. We're just using this one pumpkin. Now, you could very easily use this entire piece of the transfer because it has pumpkins and gourds. And then you wouldn't have to use the same one over and over because you could use all of that will cover a lot of this surface. So that's an idea, right? Thank you. That's right. You do you. Me too, Luann. I love fall. I love making fall crafts. So much fun. It's probably one of my favorite. Okay, done. Oh, that was wet.
Never says it's going to be clean about cleaning.
Yeah, we know. We know. All right, so let's do this one like right on the edge. Right on the edge, right? Because you live life on the edge. So let's do this one. Turn my hand.
Also a good song by Aerosmith.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Peel it up. Dry. Look. I think it's cute. Something different. And it'd be perfect for the mantle, right? All right, so make sure you comment VIP so that you can get in on the ribbon bundle sale. Y'all, seriously, it's like the deal of the year.
I can even see this being cute with like a white or even a teal color pumpkin too.
You absolutely.
Or sir, eucalyptus.
Are you gonna make something?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Why not?
judge here from the side.
Backseat crafter?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let's do this one.
Is that Zach's favorite sapphire color?
No, this is Hey Pumpkin.
I know.
Oh, yeah, the one that you thought.
I
Yeah.
can't see. It was supposed to be saffron.
Saffron, yeah.
Saffron.
VIP, Dawn, you should be in there. But it is posted. I see lots of comments on it. Thank y'all so much. Yay. All right. This one's done. Okay, one more pumpkin, and then we're going to add our finishing touch. And then, my friends, we're done. Project completed. Yeah, that's a little off. Okay, ready, go. Pick up all the excess, grab some more from the jar, and peel and reveal. Oh, I love it. So much. All right, so let's get our bright white out. What we're going to do is take our bright white and we're going to just take, not that, we're going to take a paper towel and I'm going to just dip my, you probably can't see that, dip my dowel rod in there. And I'm just going to put little dots of white all over the board. Just like so. so that it's not too like cutesy, but just adds a little bit of, I don't even know. I don't even know the word. Somebody's yelling in my house and it's not good. All right. I think that's it. I think that's the only dots that I'm going to put on there. So again, this is a dowel rod. You could use like a paintbrush, the end of a paintbrush. Texture. Thanks, Jeannie. Marilee, thank you so much. Yay! Hi, Nora. How are you, girlfriend? Hi, Sandy. All right, so once these are dry, now I will tell you, they're going to be a little bit on the thicker side just because it's paste. But what I like to do as I'm drying them, just kind of like poke that little bubble. And it also helps you remove some of that excess. Okay. There we go. Done. All right, y'all, here's our project. What do y'all think? Let me turn it around so that you can see it. And y'all can go on your merry way. But look, how cute is that? Like, so simple, but also so, I don't know. It's like a statement piece, right? So what do y'all think? I love it. Yay! Thank you so much. I love it. So go make you one. Comment the word frame. You'll get all the supplies. And then comment VIP to get in the VIP group for the ribbon bundle. All right, y'all. Bye!